Testing, testing. There we go. Sorry if it's a little scuffed at the beginning. Some stuff, I was in the middle of playing a game and I completely forgot about what was supposed to be today. So there we go. So it's not a stream unless if it's scuffed in some way, shape, or form. But we are going to be playing some modded Mass Effect. I'm going to try my best to do this without the use of a controller. See how well this does. I'm experimenting, as one would say. Resume. Oh yeah, this is where we left off. We are going to be going to get Garrus Vicarian, I believe.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Detective Chelik.
I guess we'd better go find out.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Alright, I need to do some key bindings. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait a minute, let's see something. No, they do have... actually, wait... Go back. They do have it. But I think I only downloaded it for ME3, which I didn't mean to. Select all. Import. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, quick BRB, guys. Barely getting to the gameplay and I'm already doing technical stuff. Alright guys, we're back. Yeah, I forgot, we're doing this, no controller. Speaking of which, no controller, that means I got to go into my settings here, put this on and take that off. There we go. Extras, options, key bindings. Okay, use is going to be the space bar, and then sprint is going to be the shift bar. That means our HUD for combat that will have to be N? I mean, I can reach it with my thumb. Alright, let's resume. Because now it will be a whole lot easier to see. I can run with shift now. This is a quality of life mod, and then I can activate stuff with the space button. Alright, wards, med clinic. Alright.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
That all of them?
I think we're good, Commander.
How do I put my gun away? Nope, that's not it. Check the key binding. Toggle crouch, that's left control. Toggle walk. Combat. Holster weapon. H. Wow.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you. But if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren? Or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation,
I'll
but
be
I knew what
right.
was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Garrus Vicarian. Sure, wait, let's see here. Kaden Alenko. So, her and Liara is the best bet. But we need a squad of 3, so... There we go. I'm gonna go to a quick BRB. My glasses are a bit smudged. Guys, I'm back and my glasses have been cleaned. Skip remaining talents. Mark all as red. Mark all as red. Okay, how do I swap weapons again? Combat. Scroll down. Oh, it's the mouse wheel. Okay. That makes it a lot easier. Oh, nope. I was supposed to go to Course 10.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Hostile spotted.
Hold the line! Take cover!
Man, I am terrible. Terrible with mouse and keyboard.
Now it gets fun.
Okay, the sensitivity is like really awful. Camera sensitivity low. I think this will be better. Now this is going into cooldown. Time to holster the weapon.
We got them all, Shepard.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
I would have never thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Time to die, little soldiers. Take cover! Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
You better start explaining before I lose my temper.
The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The
Of
Shadow
course you
Broker
do.
wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me.
Fine,
I'm a
disappear.
ghost.
You're not my concern.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Alright, let's go. Saved the Quarian.
Enemy contact.
Come on, stop moving. Let me get these headshots.
Here it comes.
All clear, Commander.
Come on, I know we can get there in time. And we got
Did
there.
you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Seriously, you have stun my frickin' weapon.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll
Man,
wanna
I
see
love
anyway.
this mod. I love the Tally visual face mod. Though this run is a gay
You're
Garrus
not
run.
making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
What kind of evidence did you find? How did you get it?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the console. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright. Almost a full squad of tech. Normally I have stuff balanced, but not this case. Oh yeah, we need to go over here, talk to this Elcor diplomat.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Curious. What do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, this should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
The Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Yeah, to get Paragon points. Yeah.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. My name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Alright. Hello? Hello?
My goodness, you're
Hello?
Your activities made for
Hello?
in the diplomatic corps.
Hello?
I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man
Hello?
is having some trouble claiming his wife.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Bhatia, a good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or
Hello there.
contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is
Welcome
in
in,
fact extremely
Buster.
valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
That is true.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Alright. Let's go tell him the good news.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Alright. Now let's go over to the consort chamber. Alright, we are now at the consort chamber.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it. What drew you back to the Citadel and to the concert? I don't know. It may sound strange, but I simply...
Hello, Shaira.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
Glad to help.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Of course.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Very astute.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador,
A trinket?
I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Alright.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Now that's taken care of, we can go to the council, I believe. Proscenium locations. Oh wait, no, we can't. We got something in the markets. For Emily Young. Nothing much. Just playing some modded Mass Effect. I know some people would rather me be playing, you know, South Park, Fractured But Whole, but the thing is that I'm a little burnt out by the game.
Don't kid yourself.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Alright. That's all taken care of. Now we can go to the council chamber, the Citadel Tower.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human
bull. Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Alright. Ah.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre training unlocked, and I do believe we have. Yep. We got 8 points to put in. Let's unlock the Unity. Tune to Engineer. Let's unlock the Dampening, and then 1 into Pistols. Now Garrus, he's already autoed. She's already autoed. Can't toggle the helmet on her. That's what the helmet looks like on him. I don't like it. I prefer the second game's helmet for Garrus. This is what the helmet looks like on Shepard. Mark all. Mark all.
No, I'm waiting to... Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
I have to go, Admiral.
Commander.
Okay, now we can go down. My bad. Ward locations. Okay, Presidium locations. Embassies. Sure, wait, let's see if Core's Den has anything. Ward location. Core's Den. No, there's someone here. But I don't think it's who I thought it was. Maybe it's the next time I come here. Presidium location, embassies. Alright.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah, we gotta go down this way. Down this way. And into here.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials...
Let's go this way.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Alright. Let's get the license, the grenade upgrade, and that's it. Alright, let's go over here. We got some things up here we gotta do.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorb, he's threatening you.
Encryption skill too low.
Exactly. But he wants to meet with me.
Detective Chelik, come in. No offense, Commander, but
Sorry?
what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chelik.
I gathered that. It might seem
Is it
cold
worth
letting
it?
her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now,
You don't
gonna
need
help
her.
me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
Sure.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Sounds good.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Okay. Let's go deal with this real quick. Boards. Markets. Okay, there he is.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
You're
I'm
under
taking
arrest.
you in, Jax.
It's a sting! Bastards set us up! The hell are you playing at?
Just kidding.
Here's your money, Jax.
Sense of humor, huh? It's gonna get you killed one of these days, Army. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Okay, that was that. Now let's go back to CSEC, turn this stuff in. There he is.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Keeping tabs on me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Alright. Time to go downstairs. And it's right here, but he's actually right here.
You, human. You the one they call Shepard?
That's me, Commander Shepard.
The name's Rex. The Shadow Broker paid me a lot of money to get rid of Fist. Only you got there first.
Sounds like I did your job for you.
When I get paid to do a job, I finish it. Alone.
I don't like where this is going.
But I didn't finish this job, Shepard. You did.
Are you
So
serious?
the payment is yours.
You're going to pay me for getting rid of Fist?
I won't take credit for someone else's work. I transferred the payment into your account. I like the way you handled Fist.
Why do you want to
Now
join
I
me?
hear you're going after Saren. I was thinking I should come along.
You're a bounty hunter. What do you get out of going after Saren?
I'm not in this for the money. I want to be where the action is. There's a storm coming, and you and Saren are right in the middle of it.
Why me? Saren's already got a lot of Krogan working for him.
Those aren't Krogan. They're servants. They grovel at Saren's feet to lick his boots, trading their freedom for promises of wealth and power. My people were a proud species once.
You made
Some
your
of us
case.
still remember that. I won't bow down to Saren like the others.
We'll take you with us, Rex.
Smart move, Shepard.
Alright. And Caden?
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
A bunch of soldiers out here. Alright.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I will.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
Any word on
What
Saren?
kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Is that it?
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'll start there.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll be careful.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Alright, let's get inside the ship after inspecting the Normandy's weaponry. There's something over here, I believe. Normandy Hall. There we go. Keep forgetting that codex on my own runs. Especially on the Xbox. Leave.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
This feels wrong.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's go check our private terminal. Something new that a mod I installed. Unread messages. Message from Captain Anderson. Shepard, I am sure you are already finding your marks as the new commander of the Normandy. Take care of her for me, will you? I forgot to tell you that I had the private terminal of the Normandy reconfigured to respond to your credentials. Although if you are reading this, I imagine you figured it out. Anyways, I just hope you won't receive too much bad news. Good luck out there, Anderson. Message from Admiral Hackett. Greetings, Commander. Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre. It's a big honor. I know you'll do humanity proud. My name is Admiral Stephen Hackett, Commander of the Alliance 5th Fleet. We haven't met in any official capacity yet, but I am sure that I'm sure that will change soon. Yeah. As a Spectre, you and, by extension, the Normandy and her crew answer only to the Council now. That leaves your post as Lieutenant Commander in the Alliance in some kind of limbo. That our Ben counters are still trying to wrap their heads around. Shepard, I'll be clear. We don't invest all those credits into the Normandy for no reason. We had several special operations in mind for the ship, And although we can no longer command you to carry out our orders, we still need those missions seen to. I'll be in touch soon with details of those special ops as and when. I know that your pursuit of Saren is your top priority, so any assistance you can provide for those missions would be generally appreciated. Godspeed, Shepard. Message from Engineer Marcos Scaricio. Hello, Commander. Congratulations on the new post. Just wanted to let you know that the repairs to the M35 Mako Hive FV have been completed and the vehicle is ready for deployment. It is down in the cargo bay waiting your orders. We've tuned up the 155mm mass accelerator cannon and overhauled the onboard VI. It should be capable of limited self-repair in the field now as long as you have the Omnichel to spare. I recommend having someone on board with the specialization in electronics to oversee that aspect and make sure it's running optimally. Also, we've taken the liberty of installing boosters on the rear of the vehicle. It is adapted from the same tech of the jump jets already installed, only this time it will send you forwards, not upwards. Hopefully it will make the Mako feel a bit less sluggish on the acceleration. Engineer Grieco. And another unread. Message from the Quarian migrant fleet. Captain Shepard Voss Normandy. Newsvids have reached us here on the flotilla of your induction into the Spectres, as well as those that accompanied you as you prepared to depart from the Citadel. Firstly, I must congratulate you upon your new appointment. It has become apparent to us here at the flotilla that you have enlisted the help of one of the children of the migrant fleet, so I must warn you, Talizora is an impressionable young woman on her pilgrimage, not a soldier. We implore you to consider Talizora's safety as a matter of highest priority. If something unspoken were to happen to her, the Admiralty of the migrant fleet would no doubt be inconsolable and may hold you and all those who stood by personally responsible. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars. Keela Salai, Admiral Rail Zora Voss Alarai. Dossier forward from Special Tactics and Reconnaissance AQ, Saren Arterius, male Turian, born in 2139 in redacted Palavan. 2154 joined Turian military. 2155 promoted to acting service. 2157 posted at Shangxi during the Relay 314 incident. 2159 inducted into the Spectres, note youngest Turian to do so. 2159 to 2183 numerous classified missions for STR. 2159 to 2167 overseer for the SDR induction missions of activists Rix, Nihilus, Kierik, and David Anderson. 2183 convicted in absence of treason against the Council, stripped of Spectre status and medals. Note all operatives sent to monitor Saren have gone dark, including Matriarch Benezia, who has been seen recently to act on Saren's behalf. In addition, Saren commands an unidentified dreadnought of indetermination origin, as well as having some measure of influence over the Geth. Saren's charisma, firepower, and influence should, under no circumstances, be underestimated. Unidentified message from Asteroid X-57, Asgard Exodus Cluster, transcript audio file. Hello? Hear me. They have not found me yet, but I cannot talk long. Please shut down the fusion torch. Going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this. I think it's hates humans. Going to wipe us out. Please hurry. Message from Admiral Tardis Airhan. Hello, Commander. I see we got a new Spectre and a human to boot. Wonderful. I'm in command of a state-of-the-art combat simulator designed for special ops units. If you'd be so kind to grace us with your presence, we here at Pinnacle Station would love to see how humanity's first Spectre handles firefights or two. We're overdue a laugh. Find us in the Phoenix system, Argos Row. Make sure you've downloaded the most up-to-date star charts of the region. We don't want to appear. We don't want to. We don't appear on older versions. No doubt some FNG filed the damn thing wrong. Looking forward to seeing you in action, Commander. Admiral Ahern. News bulletin. It gets covered up by the OK. And no new messages. Alright, let's talk to the crew, I believe. Then I'm gonna go to break.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans.
I need some food.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
Now you're
How'd
here.
you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Goodbye.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Let's pick up the codex for the FTL comlink. Let's go talk to Joker.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How did you get
Why
your
does
nickname?
everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Yeah, right.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
You were unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Tell me about
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
How do you do your job?
You're not going to break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
Goodbye.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Okay, now that's something me and Buster didn't do when we talked to, we didn't talk to Joker before leaving the Citadel in ME1. Alright, let's go talk to Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander.
Tactical
we'll have time
appraisal.
for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Goodbye.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright. Personal manual. Oh, there's also a private terminal in here. Did not know that. Sleeper's pod. Let's examine and get the codex. Shepherd's locker and replenish grenades. Replenish Medigel and talk to
Yes,
Dr.
Commander?
Chocolates.
Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right up. I wanted. But
Oh,
humanity
we already
needs the
talked about
Alliance.
this.
Goodbye, Commander.
We already talked about this. No one in here. Let's go down a level. Talk to Rex, Tally, Ashley, and Rex, Tally, Ashley, and Garrus. I was about to say Grunt, but Grunt isn't here until the next game.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
Personal
What's
inquiry.
your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time
That's
the
unfortunate.
Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand.
Touchy subject?
But don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's
Extinction?
not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out.
Genophage.
And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? They'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard.
I
Can't
see.
change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay. We got some lore. Let's talk to Ash.
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
That we saved your unit?
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert...
Don't blame
we wouldn't
yourself.
have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Goodbye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Alright, let's go talk to Garrus. Oh, codex entry for the Mako.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn
It's
bureaucrats
not
are
that
always on your
bad.
back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your reason?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it.
It's a tough decision.
I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That depends.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Alright, now let's go talk to Tally.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand
ship's
why
special.
you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me
You're
along.
into ships?
Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That was 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
The Conclave?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency.
Admiralty.
To do so requires
That's a hard word to say.
And they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Isn't AI research illegal?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Neural network.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Why?
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all
They defended
Quarian-controlled
themselves.
systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue
They defended
us,
themselves.
but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy?
Not
Why
everyone.
do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us.
Pilgrimage.
Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, now let's talk to Engineer
Hey,
Adams.
Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology.
She's useful.
I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be
so we're invisible.
More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners.
FTL gives us
away. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the
Investigate personal question.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served
Drive
on.
core.
Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Goodbye.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, now I'm gonna take a break. I am gonna go get something to eat. And we're also gonna be watching funny videos while I eat, because I do not play video games while eating. But I also want to give you something to watch, because I just don't want you to be sitting on the BRB screen. Alright, marking all this first, and now BRB.
6.5 hours later.
Alright. Let's go get Liara. Technically, I'm just going to go system by system. Do I have any? Do I have another message in the private terminal? No new messages. Okay. Zoom out. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh, it's the escape button. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do boom, 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 all these. Travel to another system. Yes, please. So there will be there will be an edited version of the VOD because what I did was apparently wrong.
Hello there.
Hello, Liara. Alright. That's that planet. Survey. Medallions recovered. Unknown. Scan. Metallic asteroid. Asteroid. Survey. This planet. Survey. This planet. Nothing. And land. Okay. There we go. Escape. Squad. Journal. Codex. Map. There's an anomaly. Yeah, everything is marked on the map. Okay. Set destination. Alright, that is this way. And there's a ramp over here that we can take. These shacks have discovered a ramshackle. Look at them. Set recovery trucks and lead. Alright. Next one. That is truth. Also true. Nah, let's get... We're gonna have to get down here. Turian insignia recovered. Direct mining vehicle. Discovery made. Map. And not getting enough traction. Is it R for repair? Yep, it is R for repair. Now, map. Biotic compound. And then there's a warning area over here. I think there's a thresher maw over in that area. But I'm not sure. Let's go this way. Get out of this crater. There's a what looks like gold over here that I'm gonna go and get. It is a gold deposit. Heavy metal salvaged. And my game just crashed. Sorry about that, guys. Due to some mod conflictions with Mass Effect, I decided to continue our playthrough on Starfield, which means I get to use my controller again. Let me just set that back up on the avatar here. Alright. Load. Select character. PrimalVA. Recent one. Alright. Let's check
Hello
our
there.
mission. Hello, Laura. Welcome back. Friends like these. Acquire the Freestar Collective archive code.
Yes?
Basically, the first half of this mod is basically null and voided.
Here on Vanguard business?
Okay, guess we're going over to that building. Weightlifting. Sprint for 100 meters.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Freestar Collective Embassy.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects. Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
Oh, right here.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office.
Alright.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective.
All that security,
But you lead, and I'll follow.
The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
You're allowed 3.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
The ambassador's office. You set foot
I'm here
anywhere
on
else,
behalf of
there's
the
going to be
United
problems.
Colonies. We need the Freestar Collectives.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You heard correctly. We need access to the archives.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Persuade.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
Alright. Thank you, Ambassador. Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
You were a soldier, it was your job to protect, and that's what we intend to do with this data.
I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility.
How many lives are you willing to risk? I've seen twice now how bad these attacks can be. I don't want to see a third.
And if the United Colonies abuses this terramorph data?
I messed
I'm
that
not
up.
gonna just trade one threat for another.
How many lives are you?
It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly.
The city was attacked. How can immeasurable lives hang on your decision here? Be the person the galaxy needs, Ambassador.
You're not gonna flatter me by acting against the free... Captain,
Alright. Well, looks like I have to go to the load and reload this save. Had something up my throat.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting
Okay, let's save it here, just so I
anything
don't have to
related
walk
to the
all
Freestar
that
Collective.
all that way.
But you lead, and I'll follow.
The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Official business?
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here on behalf of the United Colonies.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness.
We already did
You
all
have
this.
my thanks. Now, that now the use... I can only presume.
You heard correctly.
Let me be frank. I will not be the...
Persuade.
You're really gonna push this? I'm listening.
Alright, you were a soldier.
I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility.
Alright. We're only asking for the terramorph data. I know you got it. In you to do what is right.
Oh, please.
Damn it!
Buttering me up.
The UC might have done wrong in the past, but it's been nearly 20 years since the colony war.
I suppose I have...
Are you willing to risk more deaths because of what you were doing by not helping us? How many lives are you willing to risk because you have a grudge against the UC?
It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment.
Finally!
Possibly.
Sorry
Well,
for the late
Captain,
joining. I was
you make
very
some good
sleepy
points.
after a long day
But if
of
I'm really
walking
granting you
across
access,
town.
I'm
That
gonna
is
need the
completely
following
fine.
concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping the... You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research
about
done
that.
with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Agreed.
Excellent. Follow me.
Alright. After you, ma'am.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Don't make me regret this, Captain.
Alright, we got the code. No, I don't want to steal anything. Let's make our way out to the second objective. I'm gonna have to change the controls back to what the game had it at default. That's gonna be very short. Activate to A, reload to X, and Y is to jump. There we go.
Sorry, you sign off from the interstellar.
Yes, exactly. It's like
When someone insults you.
Alright. Now we're going this way.
It's
Looks
a shame
like we're
House
going
Varun
underground.
abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
As for room lobby. I got my weapon out just to be on the safe side. Hasfaroon Embassy. Looks like plants are starting to take over the place.
But this isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
Yeah, that's because there hasn't been anyone to trim up the leaves. There's that. That's not it. There we go. There we got that one, and this one. Update friend or foe settings. Recalibrate friend or foe settings. Protect current user. Activate turrets. Turrets activated. Adhesive. Now, ain't this creepy?
I've never seen a tree like this before in my entire life. It'd actually be more fascinating if its branches weren't blocking our way.
That actually scared me! Damn it, Laura! Give me a heart attack, why don't ya? When my nerves are already on end. And you're probably laughing your heart away right now. My controller needs to stop doing that. Okay, it's not that one. There, we got that one and that one. Nope. We got those, and then this. There we go. Recalibrate friend or foe settings.
Running a bypass?
Activate units.
Be careful.
At least now they're not attacking us. Where are my mods when I need them? That one needed to go here. That one's there. That needs to be here. Then we need this and this. And there we go. Oh, come on! That robot was attacking us. How dare you? How dare you attack me, sir? How dare you? Ammo. Ow! Was that really necessary? I'm actually going to be working on the ship department. That one's not working. That one's not gonna work. That one will work, I believe. No. Only work in 2 areas. Need to go there. Those ones will go there. Man, this is confusing. That goes there. That would go there. Need to figure out a way how to do this. Oh! Wow. Okay, the rest should be simple enough. That will go there. This one will go here.
Nicely done.
Now I gotta do this one. Great. That will go there. This one will go here. Update friend or foe, recalibrate friend or foe, protect current user.
Come out!
Through.
Alright, it looks like it's having us go down. I'm gonna have to put a timer on that! Ugh. How about we play Don't Give the Streamer a Heart Attack? Nope. Really? Approach the stranger? Oh, the stranger's over here.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the great...
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the settings back. Bindings. That to Y, jump to A.
Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
I'm gonna have to change the... I need to change those back to my random things. Or my moderator could. If he ever will.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence.
Sensibine!
I suspect
Thank
the venom
you,
tree
Laura.
upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then... silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Spaceport is in really bad shape, but nothing much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
You nailed it on the head there, bud.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Of course. You have my word.
As the chair of Constellation, I take personal responsibility in vouching for this man's integrity. He'll keep his word.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me. Let's hope it still works.
Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
Let it be used for good.
Thank you. Okay, that's his bathroom. I need to drop some stuff. Alright, let's see. Okay, current pistol. Need the cutter. Do not need 2 of those. We have a modified EM1 I'm going to be keeping. This one we can favorite and replace the regular one. Oh, this one does even better. Do not need these ones. The Nova Light. Particle Beam Pistol. Let's put that over in our pistols. Alright, weapons. Spacesuits. This one will go there. Packs. These will go into the... Actually, wait. No, I think one's Constellation. Constellation pack. We will take that back. Because I do plan on wearing the full-on Constellation stuff.
Hello there.
Hello, Laura. Transfer. Spacesuits, packs, helmets. Apparel is fine, ammo's fine, aid's fine, notes, they are fine. Resources, guess, yeah, these need to go into here. I need to clear up my space on my character, because I'm carrying a lot. It's telling me to go out that door. Storeroom keycard.
Mic muted, hello?
My mic is not muted. Technically, I added that for whenever Buster has his mic off. Ooh, that's spacesuit. Oh, Varun spacesuit. That looks cool. Is there a matching helmet anywhere? Please tell me there's a helmet with the same thing. Please, I don't think there is. Crap! We'll take the med pack. Nova Blast Disruptor, I will take that. Safe, I cannot open because I do not have the skill for it. I guess we go up another level. No, we do not. We're actually supposed to be down on this level. This area is so confusing. That's a bathroom. Another Varun spacesuit. I don't want to die from a heart attack! It's not as funny as you think.
Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-Xeno protocols.
Alright, let's see. Let's see what that spacesuit's ranking is. Ah, it's just under! You gotta be kidding me! Well, I'll definitely be putting it into my ship. And I just figured out how I can actually technically color my ship too. Alright, just taking a drink of water.
Hey there.
Now we go over to here.
Pardon?
Talk to this lady. Yeah, so sad for you.
Wait, so the old man was still lurking? And now, when you get down there, here.
Hello, you
absolute best.
You are watching PrimalVA.
Did we just get a subscriber or resub? I'm not sure.
Hey.
Let me check something here real quick. Oh no! We got a new follower! Thank you for the follow, Fourth Quarter Zero. We are currently playing some Starfield. I haven't gotten that far in the main mission. We are on one of the side branches for the UC, and we are currently in deep into the investigation.
Yes?
On
You
the
needed something?
Terramorphs.
Response to the Terramorph attacks.
On the record? What response?
I hope I told you.
Okay, why does he keep looking over that way?
Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the
Hello there.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Alright.
All codes verified. Unlock engaged. You may proceed, Captain.
Unit 18, collect data. What, I don't get to take these back? I guess not. It's actually, they followed, they didn't subscribe. Though subscribing is technically 25% off because it is September.
The trees here are quite beautiful. They remind us.
was written up at work again.
Got a call? Someone's power kept going out? Know what it was?
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asked. So whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Oh?
Then I guess we'll
That
see you
fast?
on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
I'm already becoming a UC citizen. That was fast. Minor to UC Vanguard Captain, now to UC Citizen. Why am I up here?
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now,
Thanks,
the other
but I
item
already
we needed
have
to discuss.
a place.
There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name.
Oh,
so I
that's
need
big.
your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
I'll take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Alright. I thought I was gonna get pushed off.
I've lived in New Atlantis almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets.
But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Alright.
Welcome.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
You do look sort of familiar. A guy who couldn't afford a place with a view, clearly.
No, I suppose not. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Vivictus. I was an admiral during the Colony War.
Vivictus, that girl's father.
If you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. Captain, please. There are no clean hands in galactic politics. We all do what we must to keep ourselves safe. Which, right now, means finding a way to protect the United Colonies and beyond from additional terramorph attacks. An effort you and my progeny Hadrian have already made impressive progress on. And I'd like to help. Though I am curious. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
She told me she's your clone, yes.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Fine, I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on.
Oh, that's useful.
Where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Not sure I sound like the sound of this.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
How about I arrest him and turn him over to
You
the
can
UC?
certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
I'm not killing anyone, but if he's actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System, There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Alright, thank you for the information, sir. I will be on my way.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of trouble. Sure, I'm...
Alright. Oh, we have to go all the way back up?
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Captain, please, keep... The situation with... But it's a situation we've been managing, as discreetly and humanely as we can, for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal. I'll keep it to myself.
Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
The prisoner asked me to deal with Dr. Orleans. Figured you and I should discuss.
Dr. Reginald Orleans? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orleans is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
Location of Hardin's old research members.
He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive.
Oh, I
now,
will.
Was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Nope, and now let's go to my ship, color it, and then head on our way.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visas.
Hello. Travel safely.
Oh yeah, I was supposed
Right,
to talk
Captain.
to the guy.
Where are we headed next?
Right now, nowhere, because I need to talk to someone.
Greetings, Captain.
Yep, he's still there.
Hey, got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying.
Mod my
Sure,
ship.
have at it.
Alright, Now this is where I switch to the double click there, go to J, option 1, black, option 2, a red, a very bright red. You know what? Let's darken that a bit. Third color, we will go for more of a gold, a dark gold? You know what? That actually works. Accept the modification. Alright. Oh, that looks so much better.
You zig, I zig. You zag, I zag. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tape.
Alright. Spacesuits. This one. Pax. Constellation. Miscellaneous. Why do I have her gene tag? You know what? I'm going to be switching to a wired controller. There we go.
Dan acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Oh, there's an asteroid in the way.
Where are we going? What are we doing? What's next for me and you?
And we are docking.
Docking complete. It's so satisfying seeing the hatches light.
The UC did a hell of a job piecing the station back together after the Serpent's Crusade rolled through.
Captain, it is pleasant to see.
Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the UC will ever fully restore it to its former
Looking to
glory.
lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard. Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you? Orlaise. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him? Suit yourself. Well, I can tell you there's no one on the den by that name. But there has been a rumor about a ship floating out around Etheria. Never docks, doesn't respond to hails. They call it the Warlock. Maybe this Orlaise of yours is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its last sighted location if you want. Just, well, you'll need to be careful. That part of Etheria's sky is an old debris field. plenty dangerous. More than a few scrappers heading out never came back.
I'll take those coordinates.
Sure thing. Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction.
Thank you
Go
for
get
your
your
help,
man.
Captain. Thank you for the coordinates, Captain.
I wish I knew who I ticked off to get.
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
And we're traveling on. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh, that's a mine.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, moat. All systems, shoot them down.
We took down their shields! This is so much fun!
And jump we go.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Do I seriously have to do a resource scan? There we go. For some reason it wasn't working. This is probably going to be only a 2-hour stream.
Hey, can we skip the local chunks this time? Never agrees with my stomach.
Sure. New Atlantis, the Frontier, the Lodge, Mast. There we go.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Did not mean to stand up. Let me sit down. What?
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Orlays? So he didn't come quiet. Excellent.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Sure, thanks for the info.
We're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Level up. Before I know it, I'm gonna have every single weapon. Boost assault training, combat training with boost packs allow for more shock in all tactics. Oh yeah, I need to close this.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be... Until later.
We'll get to there. I just want to get this quest line done. Okay, it's taking us into there, but I think we have to go to the ship. Get out of the way.
I have a feeling
there.
today's going to be a great day.
Thank you. Off to the frontier.
Know when you're ready to launch.
Let's see if we actually have to be at the seat. Yeah, we do.
And we have...
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
There we go. Don't know why it's not allowing me to do that. I was wondering what that noise was. Navigation
Hello.
table. United Colonies engineer.
Howdy.
Engineer. Weapons workbench. Need to collect resources for those. Same thing with these. At least I can change the skin on that.
Maybe we should call this exploration thing quits and open a weapons shop.
Oh, I would love to do that. Spacesuit modification.
Captain, welcome back. Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen?
Feels good, Major.
It should. You risked life and limb to earn it.
Though I have had my own personal struggles with the United Colonies, I'm happy for you. I really am. Congratulations.
But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them. That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser? That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Oh, how? How exactly did you manage to find them? Miracle worker is more like it. Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the Terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that.
All right.
I know it's here somewhere. Uh-huh. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? A battlefield. On Nira? Ugh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nira was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any.
All right, I'm on.
And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you got them.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Not right now.
I'll head to my crew position.
I heard you're fluent in over 24 verbal and body languages. Remarkable.
Nira. One-of-a-kind salvage.
Another perfect landing. 10 out of 10.
This is the result of humankind laying waste to a planet in the name of war. The ecosystem here has been totally destroyed.
Can't get into there. Didn't mean to do a Photoshop.
Sorry, trying to wrap this up.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor.
I'm here to recover a robot goes by.
Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no bot named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least, that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security protocol that prevents inquiries and general chit-chat. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren. His white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the thing. Or it got him. Well, all right. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him. Maybe you get yourself killed. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this. Kaiser's location. Going rate's a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate. I'm listening.
Alright, look, I get it. You got your orders. I've got mine.
I hear you.
That's what I like to hear.
Maybe we can work something out.
Who knows how long it would be before you get another...
In my experience...
God damn it.
Look. Pleasure doing
Fine,
business with you.
I'll just pay.
So, one of my roughnecks. Eyes open too. Oh. Give Ahab a cop.
I'm pleased to see scrappers disassembling these mechs. Damn war machines are better off being erased from history.
Is that a ship over there? I think that is a ship. Ow, that was my foot!
It hurts. I got this. So many lives lost when these UC ships were destroyed. Brings back painful memories. Look at the state of this ship. It's as though it's been picked apart from the inside out.
Biological contaminant detected. Destroy infestation. Biological contamination eliminated. Password. Voice. Attempting to resume. Attempting to. Error. Power. Level. Insufficient. Battery.
Ooh, that's pungent.
Type. Microcell. Inquire at. Salvage yard.
Show me what you've got.
Okay, let's go get this robot his power cell. Is it on the other side? Nope, it's in here.
Joe says you're all right.
Get you something? Ah, so they're heat leeches, wasn't it? But a micro. You could probably So, wouldn't have lasted so long, but finding material, though, spots where you, but in return, save us from risking. Then let me just mark those.
3 spots.
Wonder where this will all lead. Goodbye.
Angel rebouts.
You're trespassing.
Up the butt!
This is over.
Come on, Paul! Paul already. Paul, thank you.
Careful in the field, short-termer. Plenty of bodies out there that didn't come with the war.
Microcell.
We'll be certain to put that to good use.
Now let's go buy one.
Don't forget, whatever else you... All legal.
Microcell. Oh. I'll buy 2 of those. For frostbite. Now let's go power up this big time instinct. Thank you for the follow.
Battery accepted. Operational power levels restored. Analyzing. Residual damage detected. Impact shielding. Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. I must resume my mission. Please step aside. Major Sanon will have to wait. I cannot leave my mission. Although previous attempts to disarm the weapon have been unsuccessful, additional support may allow me to complete my active mission more quickly, allowing me to leave this place. My mission is the disarmament of Unit XW-99. Designation, Siren. Nearest final active Xeno weapon. 99 has proven a far more formidable adversary than its peers. Will you aid me with disarmament?
Let's move out.
Follow me. Mind your step. Attention. Possible threat in area.
Where are you going, bud? Why are you not in your suit?
Unit 99. But there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side. Sensors suggest a mercenary standard procedure. Very well. Concentrating fire.
Alright, do I have any grenades? No, I do not. Did not mean to jump.
Time to finish this.
Incoming!
Get rid of that shield.
Nothing! Nothing! Come on! Let's do this!
Come on.
Our work here is finished. A plague of terramorph attacks. That is disconcerting. You are docked at one of a kind.
Let's reload. Fast travel to the ship.
Crew accounted for. We are ready to depart.
Back to Mars. Why is it? Well, it looks like I'm going back to mouse and keyboard.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
That's the case. I need to do this and that.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Nope, that's not it. Settings, controls. No. Bindings. Scanner. Where's the scanner? F.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours.
Scanner, tab, POV, camera in and out, jump, sprint and sneak, toggle always run, auto move, escape, quick skill, quick inventory. There we go.
We have arrived. I will meet you inside the facility.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion. Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem we're up against is vast.
Engine systems.
Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on, I'll walk you through what we're thinking. You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asylees? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to fill in the gaps. We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course. Using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asylees' hunting skills to track down the terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the terramorph problem definitively.
Oh, sounds like it could actually work.
I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster, maybe even more efficient, but riskier. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asylees. Well, so that's tricky. Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asylees' gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinian. Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatoum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
Alright.
But you need to know, Londinian, it belongs to the Terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Alright, this is where I'm gonna have to call it. We are past the 4-hour mark. So save and on the save screen. Make sure you tune in for tomorrow's stream. We are going to be introducing the alcoholic the alcoholic McDrinks again, so tune in tomorrow for Intoxicated Gaming.